Hey Pisces, we're going to do a real quick love reading. So it looks like this looks like an apology. This is just pre-shuffle. I'm just sharing with you in case it's just for a few people, but we'll go into a full spread and see what comes out. This is the Phoenix rising. This is rebirth. So it's, coming out of the ashes. I just felt Capricorn. This is judgment. Could be making a big decision. Again, that looks like apology. This is Nine of Swords. So somebody's just really deep in regret. And then also the oracles are, the Tower card. So regeneration. So we have that twice. And we also have clean it up. It's funny because with this clean it up card, I'm feeling like somebody may come towards you with an apology. And at that point, this is somehow pulling some energy about, don't pass this opportunity to really express or revisit things that you could do, or don't breeze over this cleanup or this apology that's coming towards you. But look at this past life, love and regret. So these are really strong. So let's see, how are you, Pisces? Let's go ahead and get started. And you guys, please hit like so we can get these Pisces videos. I'm not sure how I'm going to keep doing Pisces videos if they don't get picked up. So you guys, please hit like, leave comments, share, forward, all that. And we'll get Pisces videos back on track. Hope you guys are well. I also just love to hear where you're watching from, if you want to do that. To say hi from one of my favorite messages of all time was hi from Sweden, there was two. There was hi from Holland, hi from Sweden. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so Five of Swords, it was backwards. Now, with these transparent cards, it's really kind of hard to tell which is. I kind of go with the flow with reading them, depending on the energy around them. But this looks like, either way you look at it, it looks like Five of Swords, where it's obviously very strong conflict. But whatever this weapon is against you, even possibly for some of you, it could be self-sabotage, but it's weakening. Something that's been very difficult is improving, I believe. So we have the Hermit, Five of Swords, and Page of Swords. So this is investigative. This is the spy card. Somebody's watching. Sometimes we think of this as the stalker card. But this definitely, again, I'm feeling a lot of Page energy. This definitely looks like somebody coming towards you, and somebody's really, it could be you, but it looks like some energy that's been negative is, wow, the Devil card with the Page of Swords. Somebody might be obsessing. Okay. Something's getting better, let's say that. There's an outside energy you've been dealing with that looks like it's improving. Queen of Wands, it's all about action, passion. Queen of Wands is very desirable. And King of Cups, wow. So there's a strong want, need, desire to take action or express love. Yeah, there's a lot of, up in your head. How do I deal with this? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what your last reading was. This is the outside energy Pisces is dealing with. Eight of Cups. Leaving at something. So the energy you're dealing with, the outside energy or influence, is an Eight of Cups that's leaving something difficult, striving for higher. See how he's actually using those cups to step over onto something, a single cup of love. And then we have the High Priestess, so it could be secretly wanting to leave something. Something that's not difficult, but the love just is gone, or it's worn out, or it's just been too hard. But there's a lot of, it's not a fly-by-night, I'm out of here type. It's a difficult thing to walk away from, but it's like past due, it looks like, and it looks like it's just not even out in the open yet. We've got the Death card. So recent past. This is feeling kind of like something's been going on and off, or maybe there's been holding on to something that you shouldn't have been holding on to. Something wouldn't be allowed to die down. So it could be a literal death for some of you, and if so, my heart goes out to you. But this looks like an ending that was not able to actually end. Somebody kept it going, maybe emotionally, vibrationally. So, guys know I don't ever recommend that, because if something's meant to come back, it typically comes back healthier once you're not holding on to something that's not there. It's like there's so many people that hold, and me, I've done it, but so many people that hold on to something that they shouldn't be, and it's like once they just get that tiny little glimpse of, oh yeah, this is what it's supposed to be like, somebody that can't wait to talk to me, somebody that is excited or like wants to build me up, somebody that actually brings out the good and the best in me instead of makes me crazy or do obsessive, be limerent, But sometimes we get stuck in that attachment to one person. And sometimes it's actually, sorry, I don't know why I'm going off on this, but sometimes it's actually an attachment from the past or pain or trauma from the past or abandonment that we've attached to someone just because we liked them. It didn't mean that they were actually the right person or giving us. But I mean, not saying that applies here, just felt the need to say that. So anyway, but somebody that wasn't allowing something to end. Here's that King of Swords. See, again, it looks like even though it was supposed to end, so this person either might not be willing to let you go or should have but couldn't. Let's see what's coming, and then we're going to get a different deck to clarify. I'm going to put these back because it's so many, but we have the Queen of Swords, so that's a conflicted dynamic. It's like a connection, but it feels conflicted to me. Three of Pentacles, that's togetherness, cooperation. Ten of Wands, carrying a heavy load. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty simple reading. It looks like there's a very troubled, difficult connection, maybe a lot of criticism. I don't know. There's a Queen of Swords. That the sword is up. I feel like that is somehow is indicating somebody that puts somebody down or doesn't elevate them, is maybe a little bit of a manipulative or bully. But then we have the Two of Wands, which is, I'm also feeling Chariot. Two of Wands is all about, two people that see eye to eye, two people that love each other. This is, most of my readings are for singles. If you're, if you're married, then you can't just, I'm just saying that, what am I saying? I'm certainly not saying to give up on a marriage that can be worked through. I'm just saying take the first steps, and what I'm feeling more is not to keep hopes up in an attachment that's one-sided, or that somebody can't show up for you fully. If they're not your king, don't act like they're queen. Don't put yourself on hold. Look at that, Two of Cups. Didn't we just have Two of Cups, or did we have two of Wands? Did I read that wrong? But now we have Two of Cups. Two people who love each other. Two people who give. Anything else from this deck, and then we'll pull another deck. Yeah, look, there's a return. There is a return. So the Six of Swords is leaving a difficult situation, but it's coming back this way. Let's get some clarifiers. Tell me what's going on with this Queen and Queen of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Cups, offering a new love, a new cup of love, or yeah, with the King of Cups. King and Queen of Rods. Wow, a lot of passion. What a strong, passionate connection. So if you don't have that already coming, oh my gosh. King, oh wow. And you guys are seeing these fly out, right? So now we have King and Queen of Cups. We have King and Queen of Rods. That's passion. We have King and we have Ace of Cups. What a, like crazy court cards here. It's a Nine of Swords. It does look like somebody's getting out of something to come into something else. Tell me what's going on with this. Okay. Center row. Yeah, there's heartbreak, heartache. Looks like possibly somebody's getting out of something really difficult. And it's going to bring to get a return. You know what it feels like? It feels like somebody that just kept trying to stay around in a bad situation. That kept trying, but see how the sword, it just wasn't working as much as effort and dedication they kept putting in, or kept giving it another chance. They're realizing that it was a very unhealthy tie, maybe an addiction, attachment, or something that fed an addiction or attachment. What's this conflict in the past? The World. Cycle ending. Sagittarius energy. Feeling left out in the cold. You guys might be letting go of something toxic that has just been like suffocating. You guys, let me know in the comments. So tell me about this outside energy, leaving a difficult situation. Page of Pentacles. Again, we have an apology, I believe. Three of Cups. This could be a friendship. So it looks like somebody might be confiding in you. A friend, an outside energy confiding in you that they want to get out of a situation, but they are keeping it on the down low. Somebody may be seeking help. King of Cups in reverse. Golly, are you guys... I mean, every king and queen is coming out. 3 kings, 3 queens. Queen of Cups, Queen of Rods. And then we've got the 3s. Yeah, but something's being kept secret, I believe. Tell me about this return. Well, hold on. The Star, Aquarius, maybe. But it's going to balance things out. Somebody's really trying to do it. It looks like something's not out in the open yet. So I keep getting pulled this Clean It Up card. It's really kind of screaming, don't be in a rush to like sweep something under the rug, or really make sure it's done right this time. Be, you know, you probably, yeah, self-love. You need to look out for yourself. Make sure you don't put yourself, tie yourself up for someone that's not available, that kind of thing. And be clear with your needs. You know, self-love. Focus on yourself. Be clear with your needs. Again, the Tower. Interesting with the Clean It Up card. Painful ending. It's leading to stability, though. I'm going to grab an oracle, and then we're going to wrap up. It's a pretty strong reading here. You guys let me know if this was love. What's going on? I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I'm learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. I think also, you guys, worrying can have a negative impact on how you communicate. I just keep getting so much with this. Don't sweep it under the rug. Make sure you do it right. Don't bite your tongue on things that you really need to say. And I'm not saying pursue somebody that's, you know, with someone else, or I got to stop with my little disclosures. Yeah, there's a confusion about what you should do. So, oh, don't feel satisfied. Let's see what else we can get. When Spirit speaks. Free spirit, addiction, and loss. I'm even going to pull an angel card here. Here's another transformation. This is like somebody's huge glow up. Somebody is leaving something that has been tight, like toxic, and just holding them down and keeping them from from fulfilling their purpose. And once they're letting go, it could be you, could be someone else, but it's their major transformation. That's the third transformation time we got it. Let me get an angel card. Let's see if it'll tie it all together for us. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So Pisces, I remember you don't have to have it all figured out. You focus on you and the things that you can work on, things that make you feel good, things that make you feel, like you're being productive. Let me suggest another definition for fairness. It's when all parties involved surrender their personal agendas in favor of the greater good for the entirety of the group. That's pretty profound because we got that group thing multiple times. So you might, always we have to check ourselves and make sure we're not just looking out for what's best for us, but it's better to kind of look at it from a bird's eye, what's best for the entire situation. This requires trust in the wisdom of the whole. When it comes to matters of disputes, the attacks are based on fears that you may not receive your share, yet attacks amplify the hurt and the pain what caused the dispute in the first place. So why not surrender your attachment to a specific outcome and instead direct your holy will toward the resolution of the argument? Hold a firm vision of a peaceful outcome and let the pieces fall into place in a harmonious manner. There you go. So that just summed it up. Rewind and listen to that again if you need to. That was amazing. All right, Pisces, let me know in the comments. I love you guys. I will see you soon. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It helps your connection to me and your readings come through more clearly. It strengthens our connection. And all my prayers and intentions are set for subscribers predominantly, of course. So that's all. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye, Pisces.